Hey, Calvin. What's happening, man? What are you doing here?
The question is, what you doing here? Look a little shady to me. You come up to my shop today and got the nerve to be huddled up with this shark.
I'm coming here accusing me of something racist and egregious. Now, what you should
I can't whistle. I can, but I can whistle really loud. I don't want to do it in here. And that's what it looks like when it's done. It looks. I mean,
just business.
I should do it a lot more often, though. Actually, I should do it like every other day. I like that. That's just brown, though. Should I get the black and try that? I wonder if it'll make a difference that much. Doesn't it look nice? If you got a gig or something, a little black eyeliner. There you go. Some black nail polish. I'll be there.
I'm proposing it not because it never sees the light of day.
And your wife will be like, "Did you see how fucking good it looked? What are you talking about, baby?" It just looked better than I thought it would. I've seen his YouTube channel on. So what? Who gives a fuck about him? Shut up, bitch. Yeah, but okay. Did you listen to the set list? There's a new song on there or something. You don't know his old songs. Bitch, shut up. That's what will be going on in your car later on that night. Either that or I was just drinking. I was just talking to him. He talked to me. What did he say to you? He asked me how I was doing and how you were. No, he didn't. He did. You know that's what used to go on. That's what goes on these days. He looked better than I did on his YouTube. He did look good. That's exactly how it would be. I was watching some, I was telling you the other day how it was in the 90s. And it's funny because I don't know how I started watching it, but it was something for Black Ministries probably. It seemed like that was what made it. And they were analyzing the cultural significance of the movie Kids. And it's, I mean, his heart was in the right place, but he was trying to, the kid was like, the kids and the people in the comments were just ripping up its validity. And I'm like, they're like, no, this is pretty much an accurate historical portrayal of how it was back then. Things were a lot different. I guess they were, and they are. And the one kid comments, everybody looks sweaty in this movie. It's like, yeah, because they're skateboarding and they're getting out of the house away from the computer to go meet their friends and do shit and fuck a lot. And it also takes place like, that's like saying, when you saw Do the Right Thing, there was too much sweat in it. It took place during the summer of 1989. It was a hot summer. It was the summer of Sam. It was fucking hot as fuck. But another guy going, when the young bitch gets AIDS from Casper, he's like, I don't know if HIV was necessarily a death sentence in 1995, and I'm like, I'm here to tell you, yes, it was, because it first came on the scene in 1980. I think 1980. I remember around 1983, 84, especially when some little kid got it and it made the world news. It was a plague from God. It was considered a plague from God because it struck you down in a matter of moments. Ravaged you worse than cancer did, and all the gay people were dying. And then there was what queer bashing and fag bashing was on the fucking rise because of HIV and the church pushing people to have proper sex with, and then a lot of anal sex. They used to think it was most certainly a death sentence. Just shit like that, and you're like, no, it really was like that. It's like Casper and Telly, the characters, the main characters in the movie, just debasing them. I was like, that's just how boys were then. I don't know how Casper got AIDS if all they ever fucked was virgins, but someone lied to him. But yeah, rape. If you call that, I kind of call it rape at the end where he just fucks the chick that's unconscious. Yeah, you can't do that. But that shit went on. And it went on. We had Rufinol in the 90s, the date rape drug. There was a lot more rape back then. There was a lot more murder. The drugs were insidious. HIV was rampant. It was like fucking doomsday. And we were just coming out of the the Cold War, you know, in the 1980s, Iran Contra, fucking missile age, NASA, space shuttle, fucking era, Star Wars. We lived under the shadow of it, and the fallout of baby boomers and what the fuck they did, and what you know. We were latchkey kids. We didn't have no parental supervision. Our parents had to pay the bills. They were never home. They were part of the underworld. But we had, you know, latchkey kids. Back in the day, your parents beat you. They beat you good. You know, you go to school and that ain't shit. Your mom will punch you in the eardrum or kick you right up the ass. You didn't want that. Or your father, God forbid. That's what I used to bolt. Out of here. Fuck that. I'm not sticking around for that. So you just didn't fuck up. And if you fucked up, you ran away. I only had to run away once. I was gone for like 7 days. People were like, oh my God. I broke a piece of my father's equipment, one of his tape machines. And I did not want to be around for that. And then I tried to fix it. And what happened was I was using the Sony deck and the play button went right through the fucking board, and I tried to glue it back together, or just to buy some time, and the glue became toxic and melted the other keys, and then the other keys got fucked up. And then I tried to unscrew it, and then I burnt my hand with a soldering iron. It was a fucking nightmare. But yeah, dude. It came out good, huh? I like that.
They want to make this funky little place into a co-op.
I like that.
I can afford it.
The name of the place is I like it like that. Oh, you take Sally, I'll take Sue. I'm gonna take the fucking panties down, and here's what I'm gonna do. I showed, I said, bitch, this is what I'm gonna put inside.
Long enough to wipe your nasty little butt.
Oh, good. 66%.
But it's been worth it though.
It looks good. It looks better than it should.